crazy wife. I have a wife I met overseas. All right, well, you know what? That's your fault. All right, you know, you're going to go over there and they're going to have wooden shoes and their awful teeth. I mean, what, you know, you're going to be over here and bring her around the Buffalo Wild Wings. What do you think's going to happen? Anyways, he goes, I'm 25 and she's 22. We're not technically married since we didn't finalize the paperwork. Okay, then what is the problem? We just had the ceremony, which is the only reason this question is worth asking. Otherwise, I just deal with it. Okay, fair enough. By now, it seems like the possibility of dealing with the consequences of dropping her is the better option. Okay, this already feels like you've already made your decision. You just want me to back it up. We were dating 2 years. She was normal. But since we got married, she flips out and gets hysterical over little things to the point where I feel awkward to just be next to her, even when we're alone. My first guess is she got married too young and she's freaking out. Because I would guess most of her friends aren't married yet at 22. I think she must be bipolar or something. She's still overseas. I'm about to submit to the paperwork to get her a visa, but I'm at a critical point in my future career that's very competitive, and I can't deal with any of that, much less put up with it for the rest of our lives. When she freaks out, she says things like she wished she hadn't married me and fuck me and all that, which is one thing, but then she says she wishes she were dead and that she wants to kill herself. Oh, dude. You know what? I would take that paperwork and I would go down to Staples and say, hey, you know, I'm in the market for a paper shredder. Do you have the cross-cutting one? And they'd be, yes. Any way you could plug it in, I could just try it out. And then when they plug it in, you put that marriage contract in there. And then look at the Staples guy and be like, yeah, I mean, it's nice, but I don't think I need it. I don't think I like it. And then just walk out. All right? Because, dude, I think you're going to end up like the guy in the last one, living in an old folks home with some crazy fucking woman. Anyways, he goes, I can find someone else, but my friends and family know we got married and we're expecting to have her over soon. Your parents aren't going to give a fuck. Is it better to bite the bullet and admit I made a dumb choice rushing into marrying this girl before I have to deal with the divorce settlements? It absolutely is. Keep in mind her culture is very old-fashioned and her friends and family would look down on her and she might never date/marry again. Not your problem. Not your fucking problem. She met one foreigner, she can meet another. And in case you're wondering, I'm an average-looking white dude. She's a solid 8. Dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All right? Okay, dude, this is, and the fact that she's not even there, I mean, whatever the fuck you are, this is the greatest thing ever. The situation that you're in is so easy. Just don't sign the papers. You know, just be totally honest with her. Just say your mood swings are so crazy that I no longer want to marry you. And let her flip out and let her scream and yell and say she's going to kill herself and all that, dude. You know, you can feel bad for her, but, you know, you live once. Okay? You only live once, okay? And being married is difficult, even when you marry the right person. Forget about somebody that's that emotionally erratic. And she's saying, I wish I never got fucking married so early in the marriage that you haven't even submitted the fucking papers. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Take the hint. And you're not happy. And you've already made the decision. You know what you're worried about, dude? It's going to be weird for about fucking 4 or 5 days. It's like shaving your head. People are like, dude, what the fuck? And after 5 days, they can't remember what you look like with hair. Dude, walk away. Fucking dump her and just go to the bar and get yourself a really nice fucking IPA, right? A really nice fucking beer, whatever the fuck you want. And just sit there and just know that your whole future is just wide open. Wide open. Anything can fucking happen. Okay? And that's it, dude. Walk the fuck away. And God bless you for writing in before you ended up in that other guy's situation. 12 years in and you got that fucking nightmare. Please start that startup, dude. I'm not kidding. I'll give you fucking $500. All right, worried about my future. Hey, Billy 8 Ball. I love the comedy, the podcast, all of it. I have a problem and was wondering to get some of your advice. I am the oldest of 6, and I am a junior in high school and soon entering my senior year. Everything is going fine, but the only thing is that I don't want to go to college. Well, then don't go. I personally think college is a scam, and unless you want to do a specialized profession, I 100% agree. But besides that, it's nothing but an institution to make debt slaves. All right, well, okay, relax. It's also a great place to meet women, It's a great social thing, too. He goes, I want to leave my home state and move out to Wyoming and become a correctional officer. The only problem is my parents want me to become a lawyer. I don't want to become a lawyer. I want to do law enforcement. How do you think I should go about telling them? I love the podcast and go, fuck yourselves. I would say, Mom and Dad, I have something important that I need to talk to you about. Don't worry. Nobody's pregnant and I'm not on drugs. Okay? Start with that joke. So they'll relax. It's not life or death. Just something I need to talk to you about. Sit them down and say, listen, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be in law enforcement. And then that's it. And let them react how they're going to react. But you do what you want to do in life. I wouldn't have such a bleak look about... you're definitely informed, but you don't want to get so dark that you bung people out that you say stuff like debt slaves. There's also people that go to college for 1 year and they meet somebody else and then all of a sudden they build a computer and they make fucking billions of dollars. There's all different ways you can do it. There's also ways, go to a fucking community college for 2 years and then transfer into the fucking more expensive, fancier school. The piece of paper is still going to say that you graduated from there. It's going to cost you half as much. There's a bunch of ways to do it. All right. But I would just sit down, just tell your parents what the deal is. Just let them know, like I said, that you didn't get anybody pregnant and you're not fucking on drugs. So they can fucking relax. All right. Boston or Chicago for a lady? Hey, Billy Burger Tits. I'll have you know that I'm back into working out. I'm back doing push-ups. I don't have burger tits. I have slider tits. Thank you very much. I'm a 28-year-old engineer from the North Shore there. Went to school in Boston, now work in Boston, and I live in Somerville. Saying you rent. That used to be called Slummerville. Now it's all fucking hipsters and cupcake places and all that. It's amazing. I started dating this girl a little over a year ago who lives in Somerville too, but it's from Chicago. Oh, but it is from Chicago. She just got a new job in Chicago and is moving back there in a month. We talked about this happening before and kind of just decided to play it by beer, she said, and deal with it when it comes. Well, it came, and short-term solution is that I will stay in Boston for the next year and do long-distance relationship. All right, wait a second. Started dating this new girl a little over. So you've been in it for a year. You're 28. Okay. So I guess my problem is that I'm kind of at an age where I should buy a house instead of throwing money away in rent. So if I decided to move to Chicago, I think we would settle down there and stay there. But I love living in the Boston area. Granted, I've never lived anywhere else, so who knows what it will be like. I'm still very close with all my high school friends who all live around here. My old man's always on me about buying a house here and wants to fix it up together. If I move to Chicago, that doesn't help. Do I choose the girl and life most likely in Chicago or stay here, save up for a house, be close to friends and family, and try to convince her to come back to Boston? Saw a few years ago at the Wilbur. We'll be at the Garden Show in October with the boys. Can't fucking wait, dude. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know, dude. Is she the one? That's what I would ask myself. Why don't you do this? Over the next fucking year, why don't you go out there and visit Chicago and see if you like it? And and see if you still like that person. The great thing is you don't have to make this decision right now. And if you wait another year to buy a house, no biggie. Okay, as far as making a rash fucking decision, dumping this person or buying a place in Boston or buying a place out there before you know about it, I would just go out there and I'd get the lay of the land. I'd get the lay of the land there. I can tell you, Chicago is an incredible city. I love it. The food's amazing. The people are amazing. The sports there are incredible. But, you know, who's kidding who? You're always going to be a Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox, or Patriots fan. You just have to be.